It's another day in pandemic paradise. I'm feeling great. I really am. I am feeling absolutely wonderful. Believe it
You
or
feel
not.
That's Unique Larry, owner of Unique Upholstery Carpet and Rug Cleaning. Larry's birth name is Lawrence Rosenthal, but that doesn't match his essence, presence, and personality. In an alternate 1980s universe, he could walk the earth as Unique Larry, a WWF wrestling manager as entertaining, if not more than the likes of Bobby the Brain Heenan or the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart. And maybe he is, but what I do know is that he's a local legend here on the North Shore. You haven't seen his unique upholstery, carpet, and rug cleaning vans and truck bedecked with 50s style signage and caricatures of himself and mascot, cutest dog ever, Willie, and you don't get out much. And to be fair, these days, that is a good excuse. Above all, Unique Larry is a giver who dedicates himself to helping others. He also has a smile that's more infectious than what's been going around. You might just see it at the end of our interview. That's how you feel. That's how you would always feel in pre-pandemic times.
Yes.
And here we are in a pandemic, and you're still feeling the same.
I'm still feeling great because I know there's light at the end of the tunnel. I knew this was going to be temporary. Now, we don't know exactly how long the total thing is going to last. I mean, they're talking about getting back to normal. I know that's not going to happen right away. It's going to be a while.
Yeah.
Until probably to get some kind of serum or a control over it a little bit. So it's got to run its course. And it's a shame. And, you know, I can be depressed, but there's no reason to be depressed because we're going to get through this. Thank goodness a lot of us are going to get some money, but some of us are going to suffer. It's just one of those things that happens. And I can't dwell on the negative. There's nothing any of us could have done. We couldn't have done anything about this. You couldn't control any of this. So people, it looks like the human nature is out there and people are actually adhering to a lot of the rules. Some people are, but I think the majority are, and we can see the results from it. That restores my, faith in human beings. It really does.
So I see you all the time, and your gregariousness is unwavering. And has COVID-19 changed that at all?
It really hasn't. It hasn't changed my life that much. The only thing that's changed is the things that I used to do. I used to go out to lunch a lot, but I'd have networking meetings at lunch or friends at meetings. The socialization, going out and getting different food, wonderful. That's changed. My workouts obviously have changed. I work out 5-6 days a week. The socialization there was great, and I don't have that. But I do have the equipment here enough to continue to keep my body in shape because you feel so good when you work out. I can go for walks, which I never did. Okay, I never really went for walks. I think when you do that, you can energize yourself. I'm listening to positive things also, which I did a lot, but I'm doing more now because I watch a lot of the news, both sides of the news, and it's insanity. It's just crazy. And all they do is they're talking about death. How many people died, how many people, but they're not focusing on how many people have really survived this and how many people are living. So we're I look at that, but I'll watch an excerpt from a movie or I'll watch a comedy just to get out of that state. You got to get yourself out of that negative state. I've always been really good at doing that.
Isn't the walking interesting? I have pledged that every day during shelter in place, I'm walking at least 3 miles a day. I'm doing it every day. Okay, so rain, shine, sleep, locust, snow, whatever. And what's remarkable is I've been eating like crap this whole time. I've been using this as an excuse to just totally fall off the wagon.
Right.
And I lost a pound.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not about losing. Everybody's focused on losing weight. They look at this guy who lost a pound, but are you getting yourself healthier? You can lose weight and be really unhealthy. So I'm eating better than ever because I'm more in control of my food. I'm not eating out. I can control the salt and the sugar, and I don't eat sugar at all. But I can control all that. Where a lot of people are sitting around, it's easier to open up a bag of Doritos than to cook something. And I don't eat that. stuff. I don't eat.
Well, see, I do both. I cook, and while I'm cooking, I eat the Doritos.
Well,
So you're a gym rat, and I don't know if you're missing Lifetime Fitness more or if they're missing you. So in addition to the walking, you mentioned that you're working out at home. What are you doing at home?
Well, I was able to. I had no equipment at home because I never needed it. So I needed something. So right after we were supposed to stay in, I went over near Max and Benny's there. There's that place called Johnson. I think it's called Johnson. Anyway, I'm looking for like dumbbells because you can do, once you have some weights, you can do anything. They have something called a power block, and it's adjustable dumbbells. Basically, it's a system, and it has everything I need. And then I got a bench from my brother, so that's all I need. And I'm getting virtual workouts, and my coach, my trainer that I had at Lifetime is sending me things to do, and I do the stuff I like. So I miss the socialization. I miss eating right after at the cafe at Lifetime, but I'm making do with what I have. So
I tone down my workouts because I'm convinced I'm going to get injured, and then of course I can't get treatment right now.
I see. Well, that's one way to look at it. Don't do anything heavy. Don't do anything crazy, and you'll be fine. Yeah, we all worry about that.
Don't do anything heavy. Don't do anything crazy. That's a great.
That's right. Nothing heavy. Well, I'm not doing anything heavy. I mean, the most that I have is 50 pounds for each arm. So there's,
that's not light.
So,
Larry, anyone who lives in Northbrook on the North Shore, for that matter, has heard or seen the name Unique Larry or Unique Upholstery, Carpet and Rug Cleaning. I know you're keeping your crew safe while we're sheltering in place. I know in the meantime, you've also developed a new service. Want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. Well, in addition to the normal cleaning that we do, the real deep cleaning that we've always done, we're going to add a disinfection to it if people want. So we have a disinfection system. So what does that mean? That means a product we can add to what we'll do is we'll apply to carpet and furniture, we'll apply a disinfection on there prior to cleaning. And it requires about 10-minute dwell time before it starts working in there. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to add the floors, hardwood floors, tile and grouts, rugs, anything else, any hard surface. People want us to go through their kitchen and do that, we can add that to it. Most people can do that themselves. But there's going to be some people that I don't want to do it, but I want you to disinfect whatever you can in my house. Fantastic, we'll do that. So that's the additional thing. So we're all ready for that. We're going to have masks. We're going to have everything we need. We're going to have the booties for the feet. We're going to have gloves. We already have it. I already have all the products already ready to go. And I got a few extra surprises that people are going to see that when we get to the house, they're going to kind of like that. So
to be revealed later.
To be revealed later.
Yeah, we're all cooped up right now, and for those of us with kids, they're home. And so, how much dirtier do you expect to see homes and surfaces and furniture than normally?
I think it's going to be significant.
Yeah.
Normally, people, our business slows down in the winter because you don't want people in your home and all that. But now you have everybody's home. The kids that are normally at school are home. They're going outside, and with this insane weather, we got mud out there, which is great. We're supposed to get snow tonight and tomorrow.
You love this.
I mean, I love this. But this is the perfect time for me. April is when the yards are getting done now. They work on the outside, they plant their flowers, then they work on the inside. So it's all corresponding at the right time. So I anticipate it, but it doesn't matter. It can be as soil as you want. Mud, dirt from the kids, no problem. That's nothing. We're as you saw, and you think yours was bad, it's nothing.
Really?
Yeah, you can see that. I mean, when we clean it, it's from the bottom of the fibers up. I mean, maybe you have some more spots, but nothing returns because we go to the bottom of the fiber without going through the carpet into the padding. We never get the padding wet underneath because that's a disaster if you have crews that don't know how to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need you to come back.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna need you to come back because we have not been kind to the carpet.
Well, now your kids are home more than normal.
Yeah.
Right? They're probably want to eat. Daddy, can I eat? in front of the TV. Maybe you let them before, maybe you didn't. Now, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead. Yeah, so there's going to be spots and spills. I'm sure the dogs have been, going out and getting muddy paws, and maybe it's been cold and they don't want to pee outside, so they'll pee inside, which is great. So anybody has a dog, oh, thank you so much. Really. Whether it's a puppy or an older dog, thank you. It's great.
Well, you're in a good position because you're one of these businesses that once we have COVID-19 contained and we could go back out into the wild, the floodgates are going to open, and so many people are waiting to use your services.
Yes, we have a waiting list already.
Oh, that's good.
So normally it's crazy busy. So I've got to prepare for that with my men. My men are eager to work, but right now we're going to wait till the end of the month and assess it then. We certainly, my men are staying in, so they're not infected, but you just never know. People hopefully are staying in. We don't want to get infected or infect anybody. So we will be wearing masks in the homes, especially at the very beginning, until people feel a little more comfortable. Maybe there's more tests that show things. So that's already in place. I've got all the equipment ready. There are people going to be impressed when we show up to their home to do it. And they're going to need it. So we will have everything they need. So it's great. Okay.
In my intro to the show, I say, in the face of something so fraught and devastating, there's been a groundswell of defiant hope and optimism.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the most optimistic people I know, maybe the most. What have you seen that's given you hope and optimism?
What have I seen to give me hope? What what I like like you were talking about when we're walking around. People are friendlier. I love that. I mean, I always say hello to people. People have their heads down. Not me. They're walking by me with their heads down. Hi. Happy Tuesday. Happy Wednesday. More and more people are opening up. They're really craving this socialization. They're writing, and I've done some videos, they're writing on the sidewalk, wash your hands, stay healthy, wear your mask. So this is, as bad as this is, I think on the other side, on the flip side, it's going to be better for us. I think we're going to realize how good we really have it and how much better we can make it now. And that's what's exciting. What are people going to do to change, to make things better for themselves now? And there's going to be a lot.
And the irony is that there are silver linings, and you juxtapose that we're all sheltering in place, but people are opening up, like you said, and it's so true. I mean, I experience the same thing when I'm walking or even interacting with people virtually, which is what we're relegated to. But
right.
I mean, there is more of that empathy, that openness, and that feeling of hope.
Sure, people, they're with their family, and I love that. People are spending more time with their family. They're communicating. I know they're doing that, and that's great. But I see the optimism. People know they had no control over it. You didn't have control. I didn't have control. They didn't have. They're making the best of it. And I know a lot of people are going to have issues. People are going to lose their businesses and all that. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault. Nobody could withstand. It's very difficult to withstand this financial thing, the way things are going. But I think at the end of this thing, we're going to look back and go, we survived this. And now look what's being done. So to me, that's exciting. That's a change. I like change. I'm an optimist. There's no question about it. There's not much that can bring me down.
So does this mean that I could completely bury all the skeletons in my closet?
You can, you forgot clean the closet. I did that already. So get the closet and take those and bury them. Absolutely. Everybody has skeletons in their closet. There's nothing you can do about the past. You can't live life over it. Well, if I could live like you can't even go upon that because you can't. So why even think about it? So I have a way of just pushing it out of my mind. And if you can do that, I think you can have a good positive life and give that to others. That's what I try to do. I always heard, if you have a smile, give it to somebody. And I'm always trying to do that. I'm always trying to give that because people need it, especially now. They're really going to need it.
Let's see that smile. Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the unique smile.
I miss seeing that in person.
I know. Well, that's another thing is we don't. We don't have that in-person thing.
Right.
It's great to be doing Zoom meetings, and we're doing a lot of those. It's great, but it's not the same. It's touching. I can't wait to hug somebody again, and that may be a while. People say they're not going to shake hands anymore. Well, I don't. I think we'll get back to that, but people will be a little more apprehensive at the beginning, no question. It'll be a learned thing, and this thing will be under control. It will be under control. I'm convinced of that.
For more information on Unique Upholstery, carpet and rug cleaning, visit www.uniquecarpetcleaning.com or call 847-459-1600. Next time on Another Day in Pandemic Paradise, I'll be talking with Dr. Jay Dorfman, Associate Professor and Coordinator of Music Education, Hugh A. Glosser School of Music at Kent State University, about the impact of COVID-19 on college students, professors, and other personnel.
So yeah, I mean, we've seen some tragic kinds of things over the last dozen years or so, but I mean, certainly this is more extreme than any of those things,
In the meantime, be smart, be safe, and be well.